Hello everyone, I am Smitin mostly and I welcome all of you to my channel Smitin's Milanj. Milanj stands for mixture of different things. Hence on my channel I make mixture of videos of various topics like dance and education. So in today's video I am mainly going to discuss about the IIT JAM Biotechnology exam preparation, paper pattern, some few tips and also about my interview experience regarding various exams in life sciences. In today's video, I'm also going to discuss about another important exam in the field of life sciences, that is JGEEBILS, which stands for Joint Graduate Entrance Exam in Biology and Interdisciplinary Life Sciences. So before we begin, let me give a short introduction of myself. So I appeared for IIT JAM Biotechnology as well as GATE in Biotechnology in the year 2019. Basically, I have completed my chemical engineering. I hold a degree of BTech in chemical engineering. But later, I developed more interest in biology. Actually, I was always interested in biology. So I decided to pursue my master's in the field of biotechnology. So initially, I was confused whether should I go for MSc or MTech. Hence, I was preparing for both IIT JAM as well as for GATE. And I also gave this exam of JGEEBILS. So I secured All India rank 42 in IIT JAM Biotechnology. During our time, we also had another branch of JAM, that was JAM Life Sciences, in which I scored an All India rank of 49. I also appeared for GATE Biotechnology, in which I scored All India rank 70. And in the JGEEBILS exam, I was selected for the interviews as well. I had also got shortlisted for interview at IIT Kanpur and even got selected for the MTech program over there. But at the end, I chose the MTech program in Biosciences and Bioengineering department of IIT Guwahati. So currently, I am in my second year MTech and will be pursuing my project in the viral immunology lab of Biotech department of IIT Guwahati. I have already discussed about few basic queries about IIT JAM Biotechnology in an interview with my friend on her channel called Itisha Garg. So I have given the link in my description. You can check for the basic details about the IIT JAM exam. In today's video, I'm mainly going to focus on the preparation and the actual exam. So to begin with, for the preparation, the first very important step, as I always say, is to have the correct study material with you. So those who are pursuing BSc in any field related to biology, you will be already having some books related to various topics of biology. So please keep revising them. Please preserve your notes, whatever you have been studying in throughout your 3 years of BSc. Those will be really very helpful for you. In my case, as I said, I am not a graduate from biology, or I didn't pursue BSc. So I had to study everything from scratch. So I didn't have that much time to refer the standard books such as Leninger, Prescott, etc. So I was referring to the study material by Pathfinder publication. That is Life Science 1, Life Science 2, and Biophysics. These are some important books of their publication, which I found really very helpful, as they have a very good summary of all the topics. And in the exam point of view, for the competitive exams, it's one of the best books. So it really helped me. At the same time, they also have other books, especially for JAM, like they have books for physics, chemistry, and maths as well. So if anyone wants to refer in terms of competitive exam preparation, those books are also useful. They also have a book for MCQs, which has topic-wise questions for MCQs, which I found really helpful, as I was able to identify which topics I'm good at and which topics I need to work. So basically, gathering materials, good study material for yourself is the first very important step. And once you have those material, you have to plan properly, seeing how many months you have for the exam, and according to that, prepare for the same. So when I began with my preparation, I started with some of the very important topics for biotechnology, that is molecular biology, biochemistry, plant and animal biotechnology. So these were the few topics I began with, which I felt were important and vast as well. For some of the topics, I made my own notes so that it was easy for me to refer and revise them. But as we know that in IIT JAM Biotechnology, biology carries only 44% of the weightage. Rest three subjects also form important part of it, that is physics, chemistry and maths. So we also need to pay equal attention to other subjects also. This is the I can say the weak point or the more important point where some of the students fall back because they focus a lot on biology. Obviously, from being from biology background, natural interest is there more in biology subjects, so they end up spending or giving more time for biology, but they forget to see that if you see from exam point of view, in IIT JAM Biotechnology, biology is only 44%. Rest subjects also carry that equal importance. So we need to divide our time and give equal importance to physics, chemistry, and maths as well. Especially, I have seen that students face problem with physics and maths, because chemistry also somehow we are able to take along with us. But physics and maths, I would say that even if you revise the 11th and 12th NCERT textbook level questions, then also you will be able to solve majority of the questions. And for those students who didn't have maths in the 11th and 12th standard, they need not freak out, they need not worry. It's not that you should completely give up mathematics. No, please don't do that. There are some easy, simple topics in maths as well, like logarithms. I have observed one thing, that every year questions on logarithms from the math section is asked in IIT JAM. So please give some time to prepare these basic topics. You can easily get videos, NCERT related videos on YouTube, where they teach you the NCERT 11th and 12th basic mathematics. It will be really helpful for you. And physics, you have already studied, just you need to revise it very well. But chemistry, if you see a little bit in detail, it is asked. So we need to pay more attention on chemistry as well. So all throughout my preparation, I was also solving MCQs time to time to check whether I'm able to cover all the topics, whether I'm able to remember the things. I also referred for the previous year papers. There is a special book by Arihan Publication which has all the previous year question papers along with solutions. So it helped me to know what kind of question or what level of questions are asked. So you can use it for reference. So solve the MCQ simultaneously so that you are able to gauge yourself how much you are able to remember or what topics you need to pay more attention. So this was about all the subjects and preparation for the exam. Now let us move on to how to actually approach the paper on the exam day or during your mock test. So as we know that IIT JAM Biotechnology question paper has three sections in it, section A, B and C. The section A is mainly the MCQs, in which you have to select one option, and it carries negative marking as well, and the negative marking is 1/3. So we need to be very careful. Section B is multiple choice and multiple answer questions, which is again a little tricky kind of section, as you don't get partial marking for that. And section C is a numerical answer type question, which doesn't carry any negative marking, and probably it's one of the important part of the paper. So I would suggest or advise you to first start with section C, since it doesn't carry any negative marks. So it's very important for us to approach or to try to solve and attempt each and every question from section C, because it needs to have an accurate answer, as we need to type the number and it involves calculations. So we need to have approach that section patiently with a fresh mind. So it would be my advice, I always began with section C first. Once you're done with section C, it would be nice if you began with section A. Section A has the first 10 questions are of 1 mark and the next 10 questions are of 2 marks each. So we need to be again very careful and thoughtful, since this section carries negative marking, and we can't risk to lose our marks because of negative marking. And once you are done with section A, I would suggest to attempt section B at the end, because section B is kind of a bit confusing and time consuming also. So it should not happen that and section B has only 10 questions in it, so it shouldn't happen that because of section B the time for section A and C gets compromised, because you have only 3 hours with you. Sometimes for some people the paper might get over in time, but it's always good to utilize all the 3 hours, because it will have an edge over about the others if you recheck your calculations, if you recheck your answers and be a little bit more careful. you can make your own strategy to approach the question paper, and you will learn this if you solve more and more mock papers. So if you ask about mock papers, so as I said, in some like the Pathfinder publication, you also get some papers in it which are like mock papers. But if you solve the online mock papers, it actually gives you the feeling and ambience of the exam day if you sit in front of laptop in a proper room and solve it. So I had subscribed to the mock test series of Career Endeavor. There is a site called Career Endeavor. I felt their questions were really good, and it really helped me. So you can go, and there are various options available on internet. So but please do solve a lot of mock papers. It really helps, and this number of solving mock papers can increase as the exam day approaches more and more, so that you make yourself more familiar with the pattern and the exam environment. So this was all about the IIT JAM Biotechnology exam preparation and the exam day, which I wanted to discuss with you. If you have any queries related to it, you can contact me with the details which I have given in the description. Now I would like to move on to the next exam, that is JGEEBILS. Before that, I want all the students to know why it is important to keep other options as well. Because IIT JAM Biotechnology, if you see, like the seats available for MSc Biotechnology are very less, because currently only 3 IITs have MSc Biotech branch. So if you that is IIT Bombay, Roorkee, and Indore. Indore, it has recently started. So there are very few seats if you combine all the seats of all these 3 IITs. Hence, obviously, I really wish that you get score all of you score very well and you get a seat over there. But in case if you're not able to make it just because of the lack of seats, or because of the less seats present, we also need to have some other options open up. So if you see, apart from IITs, even other institutes like the TIFR, that is the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, NCBS, ICERS. These are the other prominent institutes, especially for life sciences, which are also very good. And you should not miss an opportunity to try and get in there as well. So for this, JGEEBILS exam, which I mentioned before, it can help you out. So this exam doesn't has a fixed pattern or fixed syllabus for it. When I gave this exam, when I appeared for it, it had 4 sections in it. I guess now also they follow the same thing. So it had section A, B, C, D, which was for physics, chemistry, biology, and one section was called as general section. So in that general section, they used to ask some questions from maths and aptitude. So it was both, mix of both, and each section had 15 questions. So as I said, it doesn't has any fixed syllabus, so they can ask anything related to the subject, ranging from your 11th standard to your graduation, whatever you have studied. And it's I will say it's little the questions are little tricky compared to the IIT JAM exam, but and it carries negative marking as well. But if you approach it if your basics are strong, then you'll be able to make through it. Like they don't declare any scores or anything. They just declare the list of students which are selected or eligible for applying for the interviews in different institutes like TIFR and ICERS. So based on that, I had got selected for interview in ICER Pune, since I had applied only in one of the ICERs. You can also apply in other present all over India. So I appeared for the interview. So obviously many students from all over India had come over there, and they had 2 rounds of interviews. So the first round was a basic interview round, in which they asked about your background. So since I was from chemical engineering background, they asked me questions mainly related to chemistry and very less of biology they asked to me. And they suggested me I should try for chemical sciences. But then obviously I was interested in biological sciences, so then I didn't appear for the next round. This was a rough pattern about this exam. You can also apply for TIFR through this if you get selected in the eligibility list through this exam. For that, you will have to submit your research interest. What are your research interests? You have to make sure that you write a good application, and the chances of you getting selected are good enough. So basically my point of saying is that please keep other options also open, because IIT JAM Biotechnology score is applicable only for MSc Biotechnology or integrated MSc in ISC, for which again seats are very less. So it's better to have other options also open. So keep preparing for all the different types of exam related to life sciences, and I hope that you all of you prepare well, and I wish you all the best for the exam. If you have any queries, anything to ask, I have given my Instagram account link. If you don't have an Instagram account, you can even mail me. I have also mentioned my email ID over there. I really hope that I could share some useful information with all of you. I have made another video regarding my motivation, which I got for preparing for the exam, how I try to tackle my distractions. So it's a general video, like for any general exam preparation. So please do check it out. I have given the link in the description. Also, like other YouTubers, I will not shout out to like, share, and subscribe my video, because my intention is to give some small help to all the students, and if it could help you in even in small way, I would be really glad to see that. So thank you very much for watching. See you soon, and all the best.